You're listening to Hey Pal, What's New with JohnAlex and Greg. Hey Pal, What's New is a product of Sack of Sin Entertainment. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and all other social media platforms. Hey Pal, What's New can be found on Spotify, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, and all other podcast locations. Or check us out at sackofsin.com or heypalwhatsnew.com. Warning, Hey Pal, What's New contains explicit content. JohnAlex and Greg are a pair of vulgar Gen Xers. If you are easily offended, please stop listening and go download a nice tame podcast like the Goop Podcast. You have been warned. That was my computer.
Was it now?
Yeah, it was.
All
Welcome to Paris. Show us your tits.
I just sent you. I just sent it
sent
to
me
you.
the video?
Of course.
What are they protesting in Paris?
That Trump's an asshole.
Oh!
Just
Wait, are they saying this like it's news?
what do you got to worry about? You're on the other side. But hey, everybody, guess what? It's Hey Pal, It's New. I'm Greg, and that's JohnAlex over there.
I'm still me.
You're
still me.
You're still me, God damn it.
God damn it. Not
Yeah.
like me.
Yes.
Did you watch the Oscars?
Fuck no. I did not. I don't think
The only thing I heard was Conan in the middle of it. He goes, we've officially reached the halfway point, and about now is when Drake comes out and calls Kendrick Lamar a pedophile.
And I did see the part with Adam Sandler. That one was funny where he goes, Chalamet!
Chalamet!
Because that
I'm
came...
dressed like this!
Yeah, because that actually came from... was it the Golden Globes or something? The one that Nikki Glaser was hosting.
Right.
And she's like, and Timothy Chalamet is here. Sounds like something Adam Sandler would say, and he was in the back. And she's like, Adam, give me a Chalamet. And he's like, Chalamet.
Timothy Chalamet.
Hey, Griffin. Yeah, okay. Now we should look and see if actually the chat should be up on the...
Oh yeah, it did. Look, see, there it is.
Yeah, no, it's up there. I'm just saying, is it on the TikToks and the Facey pages?
I'm a TikTok and you're a Facey book.
Who knows? We'll check it out anyway. But yeah, hopefully it does. I don't know. I'm not gonna check it out. We're in the middle of a goddamn live show. Oh yeah, it does. See, look at that.
Oh.
So if everybody chats, if anybody chats today, it's gonna show up on the actual screen. So we encourage.
Show up right there, Greg.
Yes, we encourage wiener pics and all kinds of good stuff.
No.
Zero.
Dude,
what do we always say? 0% of zero is zero.
I've gone reverse.
Have you really?
I started sending my wife text messages that's like I'm using symbols on the keyboard to send like a penis.
Oh,
or just goofy pictures. I've gone away from using emojis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it is working. All right, cool. Yeah, so another week went by. It was actually interesting to drive here with the sun out because we sprung ahead.
I thought we were doing away with this fucking daylight saving shit.
It'll never go away.
God damn it. Trump's president, he promised lower egg prices and no daylight savings.
I know. What happened, dude?
And he promised me I wouldn't need a passport to go to Greenland.
Did he actually promise no daylight savings?
I don't
It sounds
know.
like something he would do.
This daylight savings thing, we don't need it.
Yeah, I don't understand why we have to do this. But anyway, that's my horrible Trump impression. But yeah, man, let's start it off the way we always do, man. What's new with you there, jumpsuit apparatus?
Look,
I don't know why.
I went to the Monday mystery movie.
Boom.
Alone. Yeah.
All by myself.
Don't wanna be
I like going by myself.
By myself. Anyway, I'm trying to get my levels right.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I went myself because Kat wasn't feeling good, and then like I was sick.
No.
I think I don't know if she had something or what, but like
Diarrhea?
that was Monday, and then no, it was like, dude, my head felt like it was about to pop.
Really?
It was so bad. So,
I've been feeling kind of gross too, but I think that's just normal.
So I'll talk
normal
later.
50s.
I will talk later about the Monday Mystery movie, but I did that, and then the other day I come home, and I forget what fucking day it was, but I got home like a little bit later.
Okay.
And I go inside to my bedroom, and my wife is acting really weird. And I'm like, why are you acting so fucking weird? And she's like, no reason. Doing that whole like,
nothing. What are you doing? Nothing.
Don't look over there. And I look, and what do we got? We got a storage bin with some more chickens in it.
Oh. That wife of yours, I swear to God. She just brings home strays.
They're little baby chicks. If you want to come up later and see a little baby chick, I'll show you a baby chick. But you might get bird flu, so who knows? You know?
Yeah. Oh, that's true. I don't want to freaking... You can keep that shit.
I mean, I don't mind the ass flu, but the bird flu, no.
Nah, you don't want the ass flu
Who
or
flew
the bird.
and who knew? Turk 182, that's who.
Wow.
Throwing it way back to the 80s.
Dude, look at you spitting bars. That's crazy. So, yeah, that was pretty... I mean, my week was really... pretty uneventful.
Oh.
I can't think of anything really that, let's say, what happened this week.
Your daughter stayed after school and then called you and said, Dad, come pick me up. And you're like, get the fuck.
Oh, you heard that, huh?
She came to my classroom. She's like, my dad's mad because I was like, Dad, come get me.
Well, you know what it is because normally I pick her up at 2, right?
Boop. Let me just push the button.
I see. There you go, Magoo. Xander would be proud. There you go,
Different
Magoo.
Xander.
Yeah, okay. I always say every day, I drop her off in the morning. We see Officer Friendly. He always waves. Then there's Officer Melancholy, who's at the end. He's just like, whatever. And then there's Jenny from the block we talked about. Sometimes she rocks that big-ass hat. But, yeah, I say, hey there, Magoo, I'll see you too, right? She goes off to school. Then she says, hey, I'm going to stay after to catch up on art class.
Oh.
Can you pick me up at 2:45? So I'm like, that's actually perfect because I got called into a meeting at 1:30. So I was like, oh, okay, 1:30 to 2:30. I can leave at 2:30, get you at 2:45. Perfect. So she, and then in the middle of the meeting, she texts me and goes, I'm sorry, I lied. Can you pick me up at 2:20? And it's like,
no,
it's like 2:10. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of a meeting. Well, you should have just told me that you couldn't pick me up. I said, you told me 2:45. Now you're telling me 2:20. Now I had to leave the meeting early to go pick your fucking ass up.
Oh boy, oh boy.
So she's like, why you get mad? I was like, I'm getting mad because you're accusing me of not picking you up when you told me 2:45, and then you can't change it in the middle. Like I'm just supposed to be at your beck and call at every minute.
That one kills me.
It really is.
I get that with Xander when I drop him off at his friend's house, and it was like, when am I picking you up? He's like, I don't know. And I was like, so am I just supposed to fucking sit around by the phone waiting for you to go, hey, Dad, come get me?
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they expect you to do. Like Violet today went off to the movies. I have no idea what movie she was seeing. I'm like, it's a fucking mystery. But then she's like, I said, well, what time do you want me to pick? And she's like, oh no. And I'm like, well, because I'm going to podcast at 6:30. I have to leave. If you need to get picked up at 6, I can do that. If it's 7, I cannot. I said, I got to ask the old ball and chain over there. And Manal's like, ball and chain? I'm like,
I lost my lucky ball and chain.
But she's like, Manal's like, I ain't doing anything. Sure, I'll pick you up.
All
so
right.
that all is well. But yeah, they just go, just whenever I call you, you just like put up the bat signal. I'm supposed to come running. Like, I don't have anything else to do.
You don't. You do not.
Yeah, but other than that, really, that's... Yeah, just usual freaking stuff.
Just the usual bullshit.
I'm actually I'm going to a live job event with my job in Tarrytown on Tuesday.
Oh,
so I actually have to leave. I have
you have to leave the house for work.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, they have events every month at all different places, and they're like, March, we're having one in Tarrytown. Is that close to you? I'm like, yeah, that's like 45 minutes from my house. They're like, would you like to go? And I'm like, absolutely. I'll take a free lunch. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll be cool. I'll get to actually meet people in person that I talk on the phone with and people I work with. So I'm very excited about that. So, yeah, that's the big thing. Other than that, really just being a freaking, cleaning the house, cleaning the garage.
Watching TV.
Watching TV, movies. That's what we're here for. So why don't we just kick into that? John, you got any news? What's out in the news today?
Dude.
Not a thing?
No, there is. Poor Gene Hackman.
Oh, I know you
He was laying on his floor for what, 2 weeks before somebody found him? Or was it like a week?
Ooh, yeah.
And his wife was already dead for like a week when he died.
And it was weird. Like, so he was. Wait, who died first?
His wife.
His wife died.
His wife. She had some like infection.
She got the rat shit disease.
The rat shit disease.
That's what I said. She was like, she got killed from rat shit.
Rat shit disease it is.
Rat shit, bat shit, dirty old twat. 69 assholes tied in a knot. Hooray. Lizard shit. Fuck.
There was one of those that we used to say all the time. And I said, you know what I was saying to Kate before? And she was just like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I was a little disappointed because this all originated from us living together. And we're just sitting, I was like, how about some duck? How about some toilet duck? She's like, what? I was like, how about some duck? How about some ass duck? And she's like, what are you talking about? I was like, come on, Kat. She doesn't even know what a toilet duck is.
Toilet duck is that stupid commercial.
It's got the little neck so you can get it up under the rim of the toilet bowl when you spray the fucking toilet cleaner.
I saw one band. I didn't see them live. I just saw it on video. Somebody was telling me about it, so I watched it. They had bottles of toilet duck that they must have like cleaned out like really, really well. Yeah. Because in between songs, they would just take shots of toilet duck. I was like, genius, I tell you.
Their fans are dropping dead. Well, that's like when you fill a mayonnaise jar with vanilla pudding and just eat it with a spoon, and people are like, what the fuck's wrong with you? That's gross. And you're like, what? It's delicious.
Yeah, I love little tricks like that. Like, we'll bring it back to a little...
Back in the days when I was young.
Damn it, we're old. There was two different ones that it was. There was one where when we were in high school, back in the day, they used to give us physicals.
Yes.
Where they'd grab your nuts and make you cough and stuff. And they'd
pee in a cup.
Pee in a cup, right? So this one kid, I forget who it was, snuck in some apple juice.
Yeah, the old apple juice joke.
Went to go pee, came back out and went... took a shot.
That's gonna go back through. It's not ready yet.
They're like, I gotta try that again. And what was the other one? Oh no, I was thinking about we had played a gig one time with Prod Society, where it was the cruelest thing they ever did. Everybody used to pick on poor Jimmy, right? Oh, Jimmy was the man, Jimmy. Right? We love. He's a friend of the podcast. He's called many times. So
he has.
Sweetheart of a guy, but you know. It was the guys, I'll blame Creature Did, because those are the guys that did it. The band that used to always open up for us all the time. They took he had a cup of water like this. They put Ambisol on the top of his freaking cup. Didn't tell him. So he's just like, in the middle of a set, he's like, I thought I had a stroke. Because his mouth just started going like this. Imagine that. You don't even know. Like, you've been... They slipped him a Mickey. It was horrible.
A Mickey.
I know. Poor guy.
I mean, it's one thing if they slip you some Molly, but...
I know, man. But yeah, he got a little Ambisol lip.
Could you imagine? I said to Kate, I was like, fucking Gene Hackman walked in that bathroom, saw his wife dead on the floor, goes, oh my God, I got to call 911. Turned around, walked out of the room, forgot why he left.
Oh, yeah.
His Alzheimer was so bad.
I know. Then he just dies right after that. Just what are the odds?
It was like a week, though.
Yeah.
Well, if nobody's feeding him, nobody's taking care of him, nobody's making sure, like...
Well, you always hear stories about people that die and they just leave them in the bed for years and shit.
Yeah, well, or the people who, like, the one dies and the other one just goes, after they die, just go, there's no reason to stay living, and they die.
Yeah.
That's the Ebels.
Oh, yeah,
Mr. and Mrs. Ebel. When they were... it was years ago when they did... There was a hurricane in Florida, and they had to evacuate, and they were in a car crash evacuating Florida during the hurricane.
Yeah.
And then in the hospital, one of them died, and like within hours of one of them dying, the other one just let go and died too.
Which one died first, Mr. or Mrs.?
I believe it was Mrs. Ebel.
Oh, old Mrs. Ebel.
Yeah. And her dog Blue.
Blue.
Anyway.
Yeah, like June Carter and Johnny Cash. They died like 6 months between each other.
Yeah.
So anyway.
The Paris protests.
Yeah.
Tits everywhere. Is that what you sent me?
Yeah, I sent you over the Facebook one where I was flipping through Facebook this morning or this afternoon before I got here, and all of a sudden
Facebook.
I was like, why are there boobs on Facebook? Well, and apparently it's...
I guess if it's artistically done, Gregory. What?
What do you mean? Nah, come on.
Oh, you motherfucker.
That's all right. You can look at it later.
I can't believe I got logged back into Facebook, Gregory.
It's not like we're going to have to... It's not like we're going to show it on the screen.
I would.
Oh, I know you would.
I'll show boobs on. I've done it. I've shown worse.
There it is.
Oh, boobs. She's got a swastika and a flag on her chest.
Feminine activists protest at the International Women's Day in March in Paris.
Are they all doing Hitler mustaches too?
that say no on the top of their
And
lips.
what's with the red arm?
Yeah. You got a couple of Fermies, a couple of sloppies.
Anyway, I'm not. Anyway, I'm curious about the protest. What the fuck's going on with that?
I don't know, man. It's just why are they? It's for a feminist. I don't know. I'll have to read more into
Fucking United States is we're fucking doomed.
We are. But what are we gonna do?
So much for America's hat too.
Yeah, oof, I know.
Well, I don't have much news, but there's one last piece of news that I feel like you need to deliver because last week, should I hit your button first?
Yeah, go ahead.
Because we're going to Greg's music stuff early.
Oh, okay. We can do that.
That's what I said. I'm moving you up because there's so much to talk about. Because last week you made him joke about this.
I know. We talked about the whole Buster Poindexter thing, how Opie and Anthony used to do that skit of the pushing the girlfriend
date off the cruise ship.
And then Tammy Down from Faster Pussycat,
right?
His fiance fell off a boat. And dry. I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, there's more developing stories from it, right?
Right.
First of all, if you've heard the lineup, you should pull up the lineup of who was on that cruise. They had to put in there that she jumped off during Squeeze's set. I'm like, really? Why did you do that?
I'm trying to find it.
It's like, so of course everybody is speculating that, because her family is like, there's no way she would have done that. This is crazy.
Faster Pussycat, Warrant, Dockin,
Squeeze,
Firehouse Squeeze, Adam Ant, Tiffany, and Men at Work.
I know. And it was just like, I'm reading it, and it was just like, she jumped off during Squeeze's set. I'm like, don't put that on Squeeze. Come on. Tempted by the fruit of a... Splash. Oh, God. Oh, but yeah, no, it's horrible because, like, first of all, I mean, say what you want about Faster Pussycat, right? I liked them. They were cool.
I couldn't tell you a single Faster Pussycat song if you.
They had that. They did their rock ballad and No One's Home in My House of Pain, and then they had a Bathroom Wall. They had some jams. They were in Decline of Western Civilization Part 2, The Metal Years.
Sure.
Yeah,
Ricky. Didn't see that either.
It pulled Ricky Rackman out of fucking hiding. I liked that. They were kind of like a dirtier Aerosmith, if you can believe it. That's a good song.
I don't.
So now, like, they're looking into it and like investigate, but like everybody, of course, the first thing they think is, well, because like they had an argument, they had a fight, and then all of a sudden she just. Now apparently, there's video. Of surveillance video of her like not being pushed, of her like willingly climbing up and jumping off.
Oh,
so
shit.
It could be a suit. The thing I worry about is this poor Tammy Down, right? He had a serious drug problem.
Okay.
And he's been sober now. He cleaned himself up. He's been sober for a while, and people are like, "Tammy, man, don't do it. Don't give it. Don't. That's not your reason."
Sent me.
Yeah.
I thought we'd get to see some footage.
No, they haven't released the footage of her jumping off. At least not that I haven't seen it. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty sad. I mean, the singer is cleared of wrongdoing because it showed on the actual surveillance video that like she wasn't pushed. She
just couldn't handle Squeeze.
I know.
Fucking Squeeze. I can't even go out in the ocean and get away from shit like this.
Poor Squeeze.
Poor Squeeze.
Pulling muscles from Michelle. Oh, let me go get some.
Glug, 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 glug. She took it literally. She did.
She did. I mean,
They said they wanted muscles.
It's black coffee in bed, not in the water. Okay, we got
black coffee. I'm dead. Black coffee and dead.
Good night, everyone.
Anyway,
come on, chat. Where are you here? They're like, yeah, fuck you guys. You're on your own.
Fan.
Yeah, you're on your own, pal. But yeah, no, it is tragic. I mean, as much as we goof on it, but it was weird that I was like, I sent that article to you because I'm like, Dude, we just talked about this last week and it happened.
I'm sorry. In reading that, there's a People article. Gypsy Rose Blanchard's boyfriend, Ken Urker, dumped her after listening to Dr. Phil discuss the relationship.
Oh, jeez.
Red flag number 1. If Dr. Phil is talking about your relationship, it's doomed.
Yeah, I mean, how's that working for you? Just fucking that goon. Ew. Old Cross-Eyed McGee.
Cross-Eyed McGillicuddy there. Sorry. We're just shitting on people here.
One's looking one way, one's looking the other way. The got a dog in the mill's going, hey, what do you want from me?
I want the Epstein list.
I know. Enough of this shit.
We were promised the Epstein list. I was promised cheaper eggs.
Cheaper eggs. We didn't get an Epstein list. Well, you know, someone's in power. He ain't gonna let that shit go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's all over that. Who knows? But yeah, so
anyway,
you want to get into music since we talked about it?
Because there's a hefty amount of music stuff, especially like I sent you stuff about a concert that's up and coming.
Yes.
I still can't. I don't know.
Should we talk about that band first, and then
let's go there first.
Okay, so Ghost came out with a new single, Satanized. I didn't realize
not just a new single, but they announced
the new Papa. Which they've had the same Papa, I think, for the last 2 album cycles.
Well, yeah, and if you watch that, the Ghost movie,
which I have not,
which I have, there's a lot about like, why haven't you given up yet? Why haven't you retired? Why haven't you left?
It's a little bit like I don't
funny.
Get into the lore and all that shit,
which is why I kind of watched it. Was like, all right, whatever about that. I very much enjoyed the show.
Yeah, I mean, they put on, like we were saying before we got on mic, like, we really want to go to this concert for this upcoming tour, but like, dude, ticket prices are just out of control.
And that was my point. Like, I remember one point you were like, yeah, I went to see Ghost, dude. I got tickets in the freaking top mezzanine for like $45. And I was like, you know what? I'll sit in nosebleed for $45. Now it's like $100 for nosebleed.
I don't think it was that. It was definitely $100, I think, a ticket, but we weren't like, we had really good seats. Like, they were mezzanine. But now, yeah, the nosebleeds are $100. I think if you go on StubHub, though, for some reason I was on StubHub, and they were fucking dirt cheap.
Already,
yeah. So, I mean, I don't usually like to support the third parties unless I have to, but
me neither.
At the same time, but like, dude, you're not going to charge me $250 for mezzanine tickets to see Ghost. I love the band. I think they're great. The last time I saw them, I was like, holy shit, they're great. But I don't know. So, yeah, I mean, that was the big single that came out. I noticed this week, as far as new music goes, man, at least on my Discover, it was a ton of, like, heavy-ass shit that came out. All good stuff, though. I mean, you had sent me that song from the band called the Lawrence Arms.
Yes.
And what is the full name of it? The slowest drink at the saddest.
Dude, I can't even, because it takes so... What the hell?
Yeah.
It takes so long for it to scroll.
The lowest.
Oh, shit.
The lowest at the saddest
slowest
bar.
Drink at the
saddest bar on the snowiest. I can't. But yeah, it's a good song. I mean, I've heard of the Lawrence Arms before. That's a new song, I guess, that came out.
The slowest drink at the saddest bar on the snowiest day in the greatest city.
Yeah, people.
And I felt like I should know this song because I'm listening to it and I'm just like, and I feel like I know the song.
Okay.
Especially when you get, it's just got a very like 90s alternative vibe to it. I feel like
it's like the pop punk kind of shit.
Yeah, but the name of the album is Butt, Sweat, and Tears.
Yeah,
that's what caught my eye.
Yeah, not to be confused with Blood, Sweat, and Tears, but yeah. Butt, Sweat, and Tears.
Butt, Sweat.
Yeah, but other than that, really, I mean, there was a couple of other songs that came out. There's a band Whitechapel.
Wait, yeah.
They have a new album out. The song I put on there was Hymns and Dissonance. They are freaking heavy as shit, but they're in a good way. Like, I'm very, very picky with my death metal and stuff like that, but these guys do it well. Plus, their skull, you know, everybody's got like the skull and crossbones and shit. Their skull is cool. It's got like a bunch of different eyes and shit. See on the album cover there? Yeah. I mean, it's heavy as balls. And their last.
Wait, can I see the lyrics? Oh, good. They got the lyrics out.
Of course, yeah.
It makes so much more sense when I can read the lyrics.
Yeah, right?
I don't have to sit and decipher. I'm a little old to be deciphering lyrics.
Yeah.
I talk about that with my kids and shit all the time. That growing up, if you had an album that didn't have fucking lyrics in the liner notes, that like sitting there listening to it over and over again, stopping it, going back, trying to catch like those couple of words to figure out what they were saying.
Yeah. Now it's just like it comes up
right
like
here.
Oh, that was one of the things I was going to say. And the what's new is that I played the split show at the school.
Oh yeah,
and I sang "Smells Like Teen Spirit," and I actually pulled up the lyrics and had them on my phone and just had them sitting there because I was like, I couldn't tell you what the lyrics were.
No.
I'm just not, and I'm big into lyrics. I love lyrics. But yeah, I like that little the skull with all different eyes in it and shit. It's pretty freaking metal, man, dude.
I'd hate to meet something with that many eyes.
Yeah. But other than that, there was another band it was one of those algorithm ones where I'm like, why am I following these guys? But I am. It's a band called Ingrown. I put one of their songs on there called Bullet. They're a heavier band, almost kind of like, not like Whitechapel, but definitely a little bit heavier. The album cover, I was like,
That's a crotch shot.
yeah, I'm like,
That's a dick shot.
The album cover doesn't match the music. Like,
yeah, I was expecting like country.
yeah, and I was like,
Because
what?
of the
And
pistoleros and the belt buckle.
I saw the picture and I'm like, why am I following this country band? And I put it on. I'm like, oh, these guys aren't country. And then the last one was one that Tully sent us, and you sent it to me, or did Tully send it to you? And
No, I think I sent it to him.
you sent it to him, okay? Because he's always big on the Laura Jane Grace. She has a song out, "Your God." Parentheses, God's dick.
I'm pretty sure I sent it to her. Oh, maybe I didn't send it to him. I know I sent it to you, and it came up in my thread, my whatever the fuck you call it, suggested songs when you do the smart shuffle.
Oh yeah. I don't know.
Or maybe it was in my like, oh, this is out this week kind of thing.
Yeah, the what's new with Discover.
Yes,
Could be the Discover.
It's a good song.
It is. I mean, I like the Laura Jane Grace. So we figured out that she was the singer for Against Me, and now she's transitioned and she has her own solo stuff.
Does your God have a big fat dick? Because a big black dick.
Oh,
Is it fat or is it black? Oh,
it's a fat dick. We've there's no lyrics on that one, huh?
Oh, no lyrics on that one. I don't know. I like the.
So listen, if you guys are on Spotify, you should follow our playlist because all these songs that we talk about, we put on the playlist.
Yes.
So we've been having trouble as far as sharing. I've been trying to put it on once a week for people.
Gregory. I always share.
Well, I'm saying if I share the playlist, you can add stuff to it. I think if it's once. I think the link is only good for a week, but it used to be where anybody could.
Well, that means you got to keep checking into our Facebook page every week for when you post it again, so people could add that week's songs on Fridays.
Or they could just send us their freaking music,
No.
and I can actually. That way, if you just put some random shit on there and I don't notice it, that's happened sometimes. But at least now, if you comment and say, "Hey, man, put this on there," we'll listen to it and we'll put it on there if we like it. So. In your face with a can of mace.
Ow.
Yeah, so anyway, so that's pretty much it for the music news. And, yeah, Godspeed, Tammy. Hopefully you've been exonerated, so we don't have to worry about that.
Right.
So what are we going to get into now, then, since we're...
I don't know.
I
hit the wrong
How do you
button.
explain that?
I don't know. How do you explain that?
No, in my defense, it looks just like...
Now hold on there 1 second here, young fella. I was thinking about
This'll be a quick one. There's only two. Two I want to talk about.
Sure.
Movie places where we can go sit down and eat a tub of popcorn and check out some preview.
Yeah.
Hey, Greg.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How do you explain that?
Oh.
Pedro's got some explaining to do in the Last of Us Season 2 trailer.
Oh, yes.
You swore.
Now, do you think we'll talk a little bit of...
That's why I hit the spoiler one, too.
Yeah, we'll do this. You've been warned. Now, do you think they're actually going to kill Joel off?
No. And I think that's why the fans are going to be pissed, because the weight of the show, like, and what makes it the game so much, like, just so it is. He dies.
Yeah,
he dies like
horribly,
right at the beginning, and pretty bad, horribly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, spoiler for everybody out there if you haven't played the game, the antagonist this season, sort of one of the antagonists, is the daughter of the doctor that Joel killed to rescue Ellie.
Yes.
And she comes after Joel hard for some revenge.
Yeah.
Joel, get you, Joel.
But I think, you know what, they might do it only because of the fact that now he's Reed Richards, right? He's going to be fucking doomsdaying it and all that shit.
Fucking Pedro ain't got time for this.
Mandalorian and Grogu. That's done.
He's just a voice in that.
Yeah, he's a voice. He's not even in there. So
he may as well be doing an animated series.
Exactly. So, all right, Last of Us, yeah, it could be. I don't know. I think they will.
But I think they'll do it at the end.
They're going to draw it out. They're going to not do the which we'll get to the TV portion of what we watched with Daredevil.
Yeah.
I don't think they're going to do that, which
I have some theories on that too.
That was a bold move, Cotton.
No, I got some theories on it.
Yeah. So, The Last of Us season 2, man, like April, like we said, is going to be crazy because we're going to still have Daredevil, I think. We're going to have Last of Us. We're going to have Andor. It's all happening in April. So it's my birthday month. It'll be fun.
I'm going to a Yankees game for my birthday. Going to see them play the Cubbies.
The Cubbies. Ooh, that should be a good one.
Yeah. It's an early game, too. So we won't have a podcast on my birthday because that's a Sunday. It's a 1:30 game down in Bronx.
Well, my birthday is on Easter Sunday, so...
Oh, yeah, that's right. Easter's 4/20.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Going to church.
Yeah, going to church, hanging out with Zombie Jesus. He's coming back just like the rest of them. Yeah, so there was one other, Andor, they did put out a longer trailer, and they did fix the music. They took out the fucking...
Wait, I didn't see the longer trailer.
It's pretty much the same shit, but they kind of, I think
Did they take out the modern music?
Yeah, they
I
did.
like the modern music.
I think that the fans had spoken.
Fuck the fucking stuff. Okay, I'm saying it here. Old Republic, New Republic, High Republic. Fuck the Star Wars fandom.
Yeah.
You bunch of fucking motherfuckers.
Yeah. It's like I saw it and they were like extended trailer and I'm like, okay, it was pretty much more. Didn't really show anything extra, but the music was different. I was like,
you want to see something extra, just go watch the Paris protests.
Yeah, exactly. You can get some extra there. But
the other trailer. Old Kevin Bacon Demon Hunter.
Oh boy.
The Bondsman.
The Bondsman. It does look really, really good.
He dies, goes to hell, and has to come back and hunt demons.
Kind of Constantine-ish, isn't it?
It's Constantine, Supernatural,
Hellboy.
Just give me a show. But it's fucking Kevin Bacon, so who doesn't love some hell crispy bacon?
Dude, freaking, it does look really good. So that's a movie. That's not a TV show.
I believe. Is it a movie or a TV show?
I don't remember. But
I think it is a movie.
Definitely go check out the freaking the trailer for The Bondsman. It looks really, really good.
Sorry.
The Bondsman. It is a trailer. Prime Video. Okay, so it's going to be on Amazon.
Oh, it's a miniseries.
There you go.
Oh, even better.
Oh, delicious.
More bacon. Give me more bacon. I like
too
much bacon.
I like my bacon extra crispy.
I like my bacon with lettuce and tomato. Oh, it's so good.
I was a bacon and cheese.
In the woods with some girls and like fucking killing guys and eating them on a fire. Wait, sorry, that's Yellow Jackets.
Oh, yeah, we'll get into that later. But yeah, that was pretty much the only trailers I saw.
Dude, I wore my Yellow Jacket sweater this week. I was out at the fucking mall. Like, I forget what day. And some girl who's got to be like Mila's age, had to be like a freaking college girl. She's like, looks at me, she goes, "Oh my God, I love your sweatshirt." And I go, "Thanks, look for me in the background." Every time I wear that shirt, somebody at work asks me, like, "Did you work on the show?" And I just go, "Yeah, but I can't talk about it."
Yeah, you don't really see a lot of Yellow Jackets merch.
No.
So if somebody's wearing something like that, and it's on the front?
Yeah, it's a yellow sweatshirt and it just says Yellow Jackets. Unlike this one that says "I love lesbians."
Yes.
I stopped by a local establishment and just talking with the people, and the guy goes, he points to the other guy, and he looks at me. The guy looks at me and goes, "This is John. He loves lesbians. Don't you know him?" And I go, it's true, I do.
You do wear some shirts that do get attention.
My kid got me this for Christmas.
Oh.
Not this past Christmas, but the Christmas before, Mila. It's
Okay.
a Good Mythical Morning thing, I guess. I don't fucking know.
Excellent. All right, so do you want to do TVs or do you want to do movies? Because we're kind of doing another Memento episode where we're doing everything back.
Let's go movies.
All right, because you did see...
I saw 2 movies.
You saw 2 movies. I saw, as usual, streaming Sam over here watched the Late to the Party.
You gotta get the fuck out of your house.
You know, I still haven't seen Captain America, and I don't know, man.
It's out on... It's been bootlegged already, Captain America.
Well, you're just going to have to...
Drop it in the old mailbox.
If you could do that, that would be much appreciated.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so movies...
I went to the Monday Mystery movie.
Yeah, tell us the Monday Mystery movie.
It was Novocaine.
We've been talking about that.
That's 2 Monday... Everybody's going, 2 Monday Mystery movies with fucking...
Jack Quaid.
Jack Quaid, motherfucker. It was
Frank Grillo.
Companion, and now this.
The man's getting around.
Dude, I enjoyed it. It was stupid. I was afraid it was going to be like, a lot of kick-ass type shit because he can't feel anything.
Yeah.
Right? Kick-ass couldn't feel anything. That's
Kick-Ass's whole thing. Yeah.
And it kind of was, but it was just like a fun ride. It was just a really fun, kind of like, not that you've ever seen any of them, motherfucker. It's like John Wick. It's just like fight, action, fight, chase, run, fight, action. Oh my god.
Well, isn't it kind of like what's that movie? The one with Better Call Saul, the dad bod John Wick.
Yes,
kind of similar to that.
Yeah.
No, was it called Nobody?
Nobody, but in Nobody, he's got skills.
Yeah.
Fucking Jack Quaid in this, it was like he has this thing where he can't feel pain. Mm-hmm. So like he's lived this life, like he doesn't even eat solid food. He just drinks stuff because he's afraid he's going to bite off his tongue. His parents have told him that. Okay. It's like a whole thing. So like he's like, I have to go pee every 3 hours because, my bladder could burst and I wouldn't notice it.
Oh.
He's got like all these things. And
so that's weird. Yeah, it's got a little...
Yeah, he meets this girl work at the bank and like kind of hits it off with her and falls in love with her, and then the bank gets robbed and they take her and he's got to go after her, and I'm not going to spoil anything after that.
Yeah, now that you pretty much get that from the trailer. But yeah, so,
it's just a lot of action, a lot of shooting, a lot of fun, a lot of stupid stuff.
And the least less likely kind of guy, like, oh boy, I'm not supposed to be like this, but I guess I am. So what would you give it on the old Palometer?
I'd give it a 3.5. I'll watch it again when it comes out on streaming. So.
Yeah, I think it's something I would definitely check out on streaming.
My other movie I definitely will have to either go to the theater and watch again because I don't think I fully appreciated it, or I definitely will watch it again when it comes out on streaming.
Okay.
And that's Mickey 17.
Oh, with the Twilight boy.
Sparkle Batman. Sparkle
Twilight Batman.
Dude, Robert Pattinson is so fucking good.
He's a great actor. I'm sorry.
He's great in this. There's some things I didn't pick up on where after talking to Manny about it, I was like, I just thought it was really weirdly quirky. If you saw, what was that movie that Mark Ruffalo was in with Emma Stone?
Oh, yeah.
You know how like over the top, wacky, goofy he was?
Yeah.
He's kind of is that way in this. And Manny's like, he was just having so much fun with that.
Yeah.
And he plays this like failed politician who's taking these people on this spaceship to colonize some world, and Robert Pattinson's character owes like these mobsters money, so he signs up to go on this trip to get away from it because they're gonna like kill him.
Okay.
And he signs up to be is it expendable?
Yeah, it's something where he just dies constantly.
And they take a scan of him and record his brain and then just go make him do stuff. And he dies, and they just print another version of him out and upload the brain back to it. So every time they reprint him, there's a different personality. It's like all the same memories, but he doesn't kind of always act the same.
He's a little different each time.
Yeah, and they didn't get into that. I feel Manny said they did, but I don't think they did, about how every new Mickey has the original memories of the original Mickey, but like acts a little differently, has a slightly different personality. I wish they would have shown you more of the other Mickeys. There was like not even a montage of like, there was a semi-montage of some of them dying.
Okay.
But like, I wish they would have just shown you more of that. But it was a fun movie. It had a hugely crazy political message and about like corporations and governments who don't care about the people. And
I don't
You
think
can take that, but or you go in just like, I'm just going to watch this and have fun watching it. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's a fun ride.
I don't know if it's going to do well as far as box office wise because it is a little out there.
And it's like 2.5 hours long.
Yeah, and it reminded me a lot of like playing a video game where you just keep dying, and coming back. You know, like-
Yeah, that's what. What's that movie? That horror movie that's coming out soon? Until Dawn. That's the premise of that. Is they go in this house and they try and escape and die, and then they wake back up in the house, having to try and escape again, reliving the same night over and over, trying to escape the house, and nothing is ever the same. All new horrors await them every new dawn. Every new day.
Yeah, I haven't watched the trailer for that. I know it's based on a video game.
Yeah, I played the video game.
Yeah, so that sounds.
But I would definitely give Mickey 17 a good 4, pals.
Ooh,
And it's very rewatchable. I'm probably gonna go to the theater and watch it again because I enjoyed it.
It seems like one of those movies where you get little nuances from it each time you watch it.
You definitely will.
So yeah, man.
Plus, it was so long, I had to get up at one point and go pee, so I missed like 5 minutes of the movie.
You didn't do the run pee, huh?
No.
Runpee.com.
Let's see. Mickey 17 reaches 53 million
And
globally.
Expanded. Okay.
Neza 2 tops 2 billion in China.
I have never heard of it.
Me neither.
It must be one of those things. All right. Well, I mean, I don't know how much the movie cost. It didn't seem cheap, but we'll see what happens.
But there's a lot of CGI.
Yeah,
I feel like it's a lot of it's all fucking CGI
it's
these
all
days.
CGI
Gregory.
these days, I tell you. Yeah, no, that's fine. So, yeah, the movie that I saw, obviously, I'm a late to the party as I always am. I'm a streaming Sam,
I don't have the late to the party button.
and I didn't even. I just
Go on, Greg. Keep going.
But the movie that I saw was Heretic.
I've heard of it.
It's on Max now. It's got Hugh Grant in it. You want to see my Hugh Grant impression? Hold on. Ready? Hey, I'm sorry. Hold on for a second. Right there. I'm very sorry. Seems like every movie that he's in.
Jesus Christ, man. You're right over there.
You know what's weird? A lot of people have been blowing it on like how good it was, right? It was okay. Like I watched it. You know what? If you're really like, I'm a type of person that, that's very into. Like I've studied a lot of different religions, right? I went through a period where I was like wanting to know, like what the one true religion is, what's the one that's right for me, kind of stuff. I was always searching for it. This movie is very similar to. You got the girl from Yellow Jackets is in it. God,
You can do it.
Her names. The one that fucking Juliette Lewis, the younger version.
Wow.
The younger Juliette Lewis in Yellow Jackets. She's in it. It's her and one other girl. They're Mormons. They're Mormons. And
what's the name of the? Why am I blanking out again? I'm gonna IMDb the movie and I can't.
Janet.
Why can't I remember? You just said.
Heretic.
Heretic.
Yeah. So
I want to see it. I think I had it. They're the Mormons who go door to door, and then it's the reason A24 sells a blueberry pie candle.
yes.
Sophie Thatcher.
Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
So there's two sisters. They go. Well, they're not sisters. They're whatever. They're Mormons.
Sisters in Jesus.
So they're trying to get they're trying to recruit followers, and they go to this guy's house because he says that I'm interested in what you have to say. So they go and they meet Hugh Grant, and Hugh Grant plays like pretty much a creeper. Like he seems very nice. Like when he's first there, he's like, "Oh yeah, girl, sorry, come on, sorry." So he comes in, and it ends up shenanigans ensue. I don't want to give too much away from it, but it is really good as far as there's some good descriptions of it. He breaks down religions, and he actually compares it to one of the religions. He compares it to fucking the Phantom Menace. And he's like, the Phantom Menace, Jar Jar? Oh, be so well. He does one of those, and you're like... But he does this really good way of explaining, like, the main religions, and, like... So, like, Manal and I were watching it, and we were like, now, they're all kind of creeped out, and they're like, I just want to go home. But then he's like, oh, well, the doors automatically lock. And then he sends them through this kind of, test of their faith kind of thing.
Okay.
And it's super weird and super creepy at one point. And, Hugh Grant freaking knocks it out of the park. He's great in it. But at the same time, it was funny because they were so, you could tell that they're, now I can't say how I feel being a woman, right? So there's two young women, and they're like trapped in this house, and they realize that, they like, well, we can't come in unless a woman is present.
Right.
And they're like, oh no, my wife's in here. She's baking blueberry pie.
Wow.
So they come in and like, oh, can't you smell it? Like, this, that. And he's got the reason they smell the blueberry pie because it's a candle. There's no wife. Like, they keep saying, like, when's your wife going to come out? Is she going to come? Like, oh, no, she's busy. She's doing this. And
she's buried under the house.
There's a little fucking weirdness going in there. But at the end, it was kind of, I don't know. It was kind of just whatever. I'd give it 3 out of 5.
Okay.
Pals. It was, you can't really say too much about it, but if you're interested in religions, and don't expect like horror, scary, trippy shit. It's more of like if Kevin Smith wrote a freaking, like, where it's very wordy, like it's a lot of people talking, and the way that he compares different religions to like board games, and he compares it to all these. It's actually, if you're into like, the one thing we did say when Manal and I were watching it was, the girls were. What I keep getting, to make a long story longer, is that the girls seemed creeped out, and at the same time, I was like, if I was trapped in this guy's house and he's telling me about this religion stuff, and I would be like, no, please go on. I want to learn more. Like, like, you're making some really valid points, But they come to a whole thing at the end, and I don't know. But it was okay. It wasn't. I'm glad that I didn't. I waited till it came out on Max, and didn't spend
Go to
money
the
to
theater.
go see it. Yeah, because I almost rented it at one point because I was really interested in it because I wanted to. It's an A24 jam, right? I want to know all about it. So
Did you watch Arrow? It's
No.
related, trust me.
No.
You didn't watch any of the DC Berlanti
No, the
shows?
Berlanti-verse. I dabbled in Flash a little bit, but that was about it.
Okay. There's a girl who plays Oliver Queen's love interest. She plays Felicity,
Okay.
and she's in that new movie Queen of the Ring.
Yeah,
I did not. My whole point here is like I did not realize that was her.
Oh, okay.
Like, you see her, she looks nothing like the character, and she's playing a completely different character. She's fucking jacked as fuck. It's all about the wrestling, women's wrestling, and they're like,
Yeah. I've seen trailers for it, and
"Where's
there's a
Justin
couple
when
of
I need him?"
there's a couple of songs that came out actually on my Discover there, like Corey Taylor singing "Dust in the Wind."
Yeah, that came out on mine too. That's what made me think about it.
Yeah. So I know a little bit about it. I don't really know much about it, but
Okay.
yeah, that was really the only movie I saw was that one because I was like, all right, I was like, oh, it came out on Max. I'll check it out. But yeah, I would give it a run just because if you're interested in religion, and Hugh Grant plays a creep, and
Hugh Grant is a creep.
and it's an A24 jam, and I do want to get a blueberry candle now from the A24
funny.
store. So yeah, I guess now we should go into TV
Yeah.
because
Daredevil Born Again.
yeah,
Let's just go right for the fucking.
Don't bury the lead.
Yeah, let me just take the shaft. Cradle the balls.
Yes. So Daredevil Born Again.
I enjoyed it.
I did too. I really did.
I did not enjoy the opening animations of Daredevil running across the roofs. It looked awkward and goofy.
Yeah, that would be really the only kind of nitpick I would put in there.
It's
where
like Disney.
just like,
That was like Disney pulling out their dick and going, "Look at what we can do."
yeah, and it's not impressing anymore.
No, it's not. It's like someone who's got a long, thin cock, and you're
Yeah,
like, "That's great. It's 9 inches long, but it's about as thin as a pencil, buddy. What are you going to do with that?
Nobody wants
Poke
a pencil
someone's
prick.
eye out."
You
Anyway.
want big, thick Down syndrome dick, you know?
Jesus Christ, Gregory! God damn it,
Dude,
Gregory!
I mean, the brothers got some freaking.
I don't want to know how you know.
It's good times. No, you just see sometimes you see those dicks that are so big. It's like it just looks like it's mentally challenged. It just looks
God
like
damn it, just-
it's like drooling. You know, it's just it's
Jesus,
not.
You knocked the camera. I'm out of focus now.
Oh damn! What did I do here? Ready? There he goes. See you later, everybody. But yeah, anyway.
Don't play that game, Gregory.
Enough about Down syndrome dicks.
Donkey
Where were we? Oh, speaking of it. Oh, yeah, because, damn, I mean, the CGI, it was a little sus. But let me tell you, man, like, if anybody, well, there was the big fear when they first did it that they were going to Disney Plus the shit out of it. Like, it was just going to, and originally they were. Oh. And then thank God for Kevin Feige when he finally got his control back. He started watching. I think they did like 4 episodes, or they got first of all they were talking about 18 episodes in one season.
Jesus.
Like, okay, slow down. Now it's 9. But Feige looked at it and he was like, no, go back to like. I think because of the whole Deadpool and Wolverine thing, they were like, we can get away with this shit now. So let's do it like the Netflix one because everybody seems to like that one.
Yeah.
So let's do that. And very reminiscent of it, but a little different, which I kind of like. They do a hallway scene, which, you know, they always do. Bullseye, fucking whack dude. Why? I mean,
the only problem I'm going to say is if
we'll do it long because it did just come out recently.
Yeah, Justin's got to download it. So.
Oh yeah, so earmuffs, Justin. Killing Foggy.
I get it, but I'm wondering if he's actually really dead.
I think he's dead totally
Okay.
because a year went by. I mean, there's no way like he didn't disappear. Like Karen was over him. I don't know, but like yeah, you know what it is? It's. I think they did it because. Now, originally, Foggy and Karen were not in that original Daredevil that they were filming.
Right.
Apparently, it seems like they kept some of the stuff, but they made it grittier, and they fixed it. It's not like they went straight.
But because neither of them was in the original one, they kind of had to have a reason for them to not be around all the time.
Because, you know, Foggy gets the fucking bullet, and Karen just kind of goes off to California. So they're kind of out of it. So I think that was a way for them to save... some of that footage, you know, like, which, I mean, whatever. It was I expected it, but I kind of didn't expect it.
Yeah.
I said, because if you read the Born Again comics, it's Karen is the one who gets freaking.
As she should.
Yeah. And she becomes a heroin addict. It's like real freaking, it's crazy. But, yeah. I liked it. I love freaking those characters. You know, Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin.
And I've seen some people who are like, "Oh, it's gonna be so hard waiting till next week." And it's like, it gives me something to look forward to. I might not, end it.
I like it where it's.
I can't kill myself this week. Deadpool. I mean,
it's gonna give
Daredevil's on.
It's gonna give me another week on this earth because I gotta get to the next Daredevil.
God damn it! I gotta put that back in the safe.
Yeah, but as far as like the, I like the tone of it.
I do too.
I like what they did where they're showing like his hearing, how he can do certain things, and at the end, I mean, if they're worried about it being brutal, like not brutal enough, they snap that guy's arm.
Yeah,
but so It's right up there. It's a definite continuation of the Netflix series.
Yeah, but and again, I think some people who didn't watch things like Echo and what was the other one?
He showed
Hawkeye,
up.
who don't know the story of like, wait, who's Kingpin? Like, if they just watched the Daredevil series, and maybe was Kingpin and Punisher? No.
Well, Punisher was in Daredevil season 2.
Right, but was Kingpin? Yes.
Oh, so Kingpin was in season 1 and season 3.
If you didn't watch that, if that's all you watched, you don't know what the fuck is going on right now with Kingpin.
Yeah.
It's going to make it hard.
Yeah. I mean, all of a sudden, you can kind of get away with it.
Didn't she shoot you in the face?
Yeah, something like that. I mean, you got the Echo part of it. And then at the end of that, he sees the thing on the plane about Mayor, and he's like, he did the old freaking Back to the Future. Mayor!
Mayor Gordy Wilson. I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so...
I'll clean up the town. Start by cleaning up this floor.
Yeah. It was definitely... I'm in the... Like I always say, I'm in the back for this shit. My money. So
they already got my money, so I'm watching.
Yeah, and it hasn't disappointed me. It wasn't like they freaking, they didn't Disneyfy it too much.
Not too much.
Yeah, just enough to put that in there. So that was the big one too. And do you want to go into something that we both saw, or is there anything else that you saw that I probably didn't?
The Pit.
Yeah, you've been telling me about the pit.
I'll just do this quick because I feel like everybody's losing their fucking mind about the pit.
Yeah.
It is a really fucking good show. It is a emergency room drama that takes place, quote unquote, real time. Each episode is 1 hour of a 15-hour shift in an emergency room. Stars Noah Wiley, from ER. In now he's like in the lead, like he's in charge kind of role. It's fast paced, good. A lot of shit happens. A lot of crazy shit happens. And from what I'm seeing on TikTok, a lot of like medical professional people who work in ERs are like, yeah, this is what it's really like working in the ER.
Wow. Yeah.
So
it's pretty legit, is what they're saying.
We haven't had a trophy in someone's ass yet.
Okay.
I feel like you were one of those people who told me stories of you knew someone who worked in an ER and they used to tell you crazy stories of shit. But
well, I remember the Gooch. Mike Rizzuto used to work in, I think there was him and one other one that did janitorial.
Oh.
He had to clean up the afterbirths and the shits and all that stuff and the pukes and all that. So he used to tell us stories about that.
All right, there's someone I know that knew someone who works in a hospital and used to tell stories all the time of shit they would find. But
oh yeah.
Anyway,
I'm sure you find a lot of things in a lot of rectums.
Damn near killed him. The only other one. I'm not even going to go there on that last one. I'm going to take this off my list because there's no reason. Yellow Jackets.
Yeah.
No Violet this week to talk Yellow Jackets.
I know. Everybody enjoyed the Violet, which was nice. But yeah, we both did watch the Yellow Jackets.
She enjoyed her phone.
She did. Yeah. It's a nice third mic.
I think Justin was texting. He goes, she seems so uninterested. Because he watches afterwards. He's like,
yeah.
Because when she wasn't talking with us, she was just like,
she's a typical teenager.
Yeah, typical. That's what I said.
What else do you want? Like when I listened back to it, I was like, that's about right.
Wait, what?
What? But she had a great time. I'm glad she came on. But yeah, this episode, old Coach.
Oh, Coach.
Saved by
Coach
the Bell.
The Coach is the bridge.
Yeah, that was weird. Coach is the bridge.
Coach is the bridge to get us out of here.
Yeah,
Whatever.
It was. Yeah, I mean, it's so funny how they're just like they forced a guilty plea on him. They're gonna kill him. They give him the last meal and all that stuff. It was funny with Misty, where she's just like, "You were my first boyfriend and my first amputation."
Oh my god, Misty is fucking nuts, and fucking what's his name as her boyfriend? Fucking Frodo.
Frodo, yeah.
Frodo as her boyfriend, and he's like, "This is what she likes. She likes a challenge. I'm giving her what she wants." And I'm like, "Motherfucker's right." Like,
yeah.
She'll realize in the end that like he knows her.
Yeah. Yeah, they're a wacky couple, man. They're
hashtag couple goals.
Yeah, seriously. And then so yeah, they Lottie's dead.
Lottie's dead.
Pass it on.
Lottie's dad's got fucking Lulu.
Yeah, he's a little freaking.
Fucking what's her name is when they go over there.
Now, who do you think? Let's speculate. Speculate. Who do you think did Lottie? Who do you think killed her?
Fucking crazy girl. What's
God, I just had
Mia. No, not Mia. Mia's
no.
dead. Although, come on, she takes that fucking heart necklace and puts it on Coach.
Oh wait,
remember the heart necklace that everybody's losing their mind about?
Yeah.
That's on the body that's dead, like in the opening credits or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
She took that off and put it around Coach's neck before they were about to kill him.
Ooh,
I don't know what that means.
Well, yeah, that was. I mean, when the daughter had it on, she freaked out.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, so Coach had that necklace. Now the daughter, I don't know. We'll see.
Well, who's the one that's with Van? The kooky one.
Yeah, the congresswoman or whatever the fuck she was.
Yeah, we should pull those up because we're always bad with the names.
I'm horrible with names.
Yeah. So, is it Maya?
I don't know. I'm getting there. IMDb. I am dumb.
I'm a dumb broad.
Yellow Jackets.
Yellow.
All right, let's go. Let's get the list.
Let's pull up the names here. Let's get the names.
Here we go.
All right. So
Shauna,
Thaisa.
But Shauna in the house and the dad who's so fucking out of it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
He's still.
He thinks she's Lottie, and she's like, "Yes, Dad."
Oh yeah.
That's great, Dad. Tell me more.
It could be evil Thaisa when she flips. Now that was cool when she just had she was just about to
Dude,
kill
that actress
Coach.
nailed that.
And then
fucking-
she just did you could see it in her eyes. She
That's what I'm
just
saying. That
switched.
actress fucking nailed that.
She was like, "It's gonna be okay," and I was like, "Oh no,
Oh shit!
poor Coach." But then,
Crazy girl don't miss.
yeah. So there's that, and then as far as like who killed Lottie, I mean, it could be Thaisa, crazy Thaisa. It could be Shauna.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because well, I mean,
I don't know if Mari does. I don't know if Mari makes it out of this.
I don't think so either, unless she is the Hillary Swank person. Who do you think
Hillary Swank person is either Mari or the girl who's all up in fucking Shauna's ass. Like, let's make out Shauna. I don't know what her fucking name is off the top of my head. And I don't know if that's by design that I can't remember her fucking name because we're not supposed to care about her. And I don't know if we're not supposed to care about her because we're supposed to care about her. But it's kind of like a misdirect, a little fucking MacGuffin.
Yeah, it's almost like with some of the seasons, like the earlier ones. Like I was actually listening to a podcast on the way here about Yellow Jackets.
Cheater.
Just like an after one or whatever, like a review one. And they brought up, remember the girl that got pushed off, like Misty pushed off Crystal? She disappeared. Where the hell's she? Like, because she died. I mean, obviously she was dead when she fell off the cliff. And Misty tried to give her CPR and she was spitting up blood and stuff. But then when they came back, she was gone. So there's got to be some.
Maybe the wilderness took her and healed her. Just like they healed.
Well, that's what they were saying, where they were like, is there somebody out? Because, I mean, that cabin. Well, they found a body in the cabin.
Well, just like, what's her name? Van?
Yeah.
I mean, the wilderness cured Van's cancer.
True, yeah. I mean,
putting the body back together ain't nothing for the wilderness.
So the real mysteries right now are who killed Lottie,
who
pushed her down the stairs, and then who set the cabin on fire.
I think
because Coach did not set
You know
the
what?
cabin.
I think her dad killed her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe her dad pushed her down the stairs.
That would be a whole weird kind of like, kind of like how Shauna's husband was the one that was framing her, where everybody was like, oh, God, it's somebody that knows us. It was him because he needed money.
All because the dad was molesting her.
Yeah.
That's why she was crazy.
Oh, yeah. So there's that. And then there's...
No, that's my theory.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Lottie. Dad was getting into funny business with Lottie. That's why she was nuts.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
And as far as who burned down the cabin...
Oh, definitely fucking Crazy Thaisa.
Yeah.
I think it's Crazy Thaisa.
Because Van is kind of acting like she's like, oh, Thaisa's like, oh, it's got to be him. Who else would do it? And then, like, Van kind of gives her a look like, really? You don't know who did it? Like, I think Van knows.
Oh, yeah.
Like, she caught it, and she was just like, but then that's fucked up, too, because
Van's letting them kill Coach?
Yeah, they're going to let Coach freaking, I mean, that poor guy.
Poor Coach.
He's got half a leg.
The fucking guy's dying, and he ain't got a leg to stand on.
Yeah. And then he gets saved.
They fucking cut his
Achilles
heel. Oh my God, the Achilles tendon. It's just like he ain't going anywhere.
Yeah. Now he's like completely. At this point, I'd be like, just fucking shoot me now.
Oh my God.
Like,
are we gonna like? Does he survive all this? Are we gonna finally get to see fucking Coach today? Like fucking in a wheelchair. He's got to be in a wheelchair or something because
that's the thing. Like you don't know if Coach makes it out.
I know.
Which is that's what I like about
sacrifice Coach to get out of there. That's why he's the bridge.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, there's a lot of wacky theories about the Yellow Jackets, but
I got 28% on my watch.
Oh, 28%. Well, I think we did it, man. Because
I was about to say, I can't believe we got to the end.
We did.
Yeah, it's like a blowjob. I'm finally done.
Yeah.
Well,
all over your face, neck, and chest.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So anyway, people, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, tell your friends. Exactly. We haven't done any of these.
No.
Oh no!
You know which
That's
one
what Coach was saying.
You know which one I didn't hit though.
What's that?
And she's dead.
Oh, that's right. We could have played it for Lottie.
Oh.
Who knows? I mean, it could be
a bucket of his diarrhea.
Oh God, I gotta. Wow. Are we signing off?
Well, we know what Coach Bob thinks.
Fucking diapers. I shit my pants every day. I can't walk. I can't hump.
He can't hump. He can't walk.
I can't hump. I can't walk. End it.
And the fish.
that.